Toledo police say a 35-year-old man has died after being shot this afternoon. Officers found Michael Parton suffering from at least one gunshot wound on Martin Avenue near Lewis. He later died from his injuries. Police say there was a confrontation at the front door of a home before the shooting. Investigators say Parton then made it out into the street where he collapsed. Police initially said a suspect was detained, but an updated news release Tuesday night clarified that no one has been arrested or charged at this time. Right now, the investigation is ongoing. This marks the 37th homicide in Toledo so far this year. That ties last year's total. And for the families and friends of this year's victims, turning the calendar does not ease their pain. Silver Barker joining us tonight with how members of a local restaurant are coping with what will be some heavy hearts over the holidays. Silver?
Yeah, Jeff, we stopped by Doc Watson's tonight, where employees are still grieving the loss of 19-year-old Jasmine Queen. She had been on staff for years, but was killed just a few months ago.
Heather Powers has managed Doc Watson's for 8 years, long enough for her team to feel more like family than coworkers. But this season, that family feels a little smaller.
We miss her.
She's talking about 19-year-old Jasmine Queen, one of her own. She says Jasmine was just 14 when she first came in looking for a job.
We made up a position. She was a hostess and, worked her way up, and a really good server.
Now, Jasmine's memory fills the same space where she once greeted customers. Photos, flowers, and candles sit at a small memorial near the front of the restaurant.
It's a little bit emptier without her here, but we're trying to, with the flowers and just the memories, we're trying to keep her alive. You think you're good for a while, and then all of a sudden it hits you and you can't see straight, and you go in the back and you go in the cooler and cry.
Police say Jasmine Queen was shot in the early morning hours of November 2nd near Hill and Reynolds. Investigators say a crowd from the weekend restaurant and lounge spilled into a nearby parking lot when gunfire rang out. Jasmine was hit and later died at the hospital. Two 18-year-olds, Marvin Petaway and Marshawn Purley, are charged in connection with her death. Another 19-year-old woman, Brooklyn Cobian, is accused of helping them afterward. WTOL 11 has counted at least 37 homicides in Toledo so far this year, more than 80% from gunfire. 12 of the victims were 19 or younger, and in more than 10 cases, suspects were also teens, the youngest just 13. We reached out to Toledo police for an interview, but they declined. As the holidays approach, Heather Powers says there's still a space where Jasmine should be.
I mean, it's daily we talk about her. Even if we didn't have this stuff up, we would be talking about her daily. So, yeah, it's daily. It comes up as a point of sorrow or grief from the staff, for sure.
Powers shares that right now her team is looking to set up a memorial fund in the future in honor of Jasmine. As for the case, Petaway pleaded not guilty to the charges against him at his arraignment earlier this month, and a judge set his bond at $50,000. Both Cobian and Petaway are set for pretrial hearings on January 21st. In studio, Silver Barker, WTOL 11.